uno de los videojuegos más perturbadores que se han logrado ver en estos últimos tiempos, cambiando radicalmente la perspectiva de muchísimas personas hacia estos mismos. Y sí, estamos hablando de Five Nights at Freddy's, o más conocido como FNAF. Y además de todo esto, este mismo videojuego tiene sus propias cintas VHS. Ok, sin dudarlo, Five Nights at Freddy's cada vez se pone muchísimo más perturbador que antes, y sin dudarlo cada vez más extraño. Y sí, estas cintas VHS son una de las más perturbadoras que se han realizado dentro de todo el mundo del internet, o al menos de las pocas que en verdad se consideran perturbadoras. Porque dime, ¿esto te parece perturbador? Entonces sí, yo creo que ya te lo sabes, ¿verdad? Ve a traer algo de comer y un cafecito para ascender. Y pues bueno, vamos a iniciar con este video. Yo soy Zapcore y sean bienvenidos a este canal. Intro. Ok, en este video no vamos a explicar qué es Five Nights at Freddy's y todo lo que está alrededor de este mismo, como pasó con el anterior video de este mismo videojuego. Ahora mismo vamos a ir directo al grano, pero quiero aclarar ciertos puntos antes de empezar. Primero, voy a narrar o explicar de qué se trata cada cinta al final de la misma. Segundo, vamos a ver todas las cintas según la cronología pues del canal que se ha puesto en público. Ya saben, primero la número 1, después la segunda y así consecutivamente. Y por último te recomiendo que te vayas a traer algo de comer, porque eso va a ser demasiado épico, un poquito perturbador y pues bueno, vamos a iniciar con todo esto.
Welcome to the Fazbear Entertainment's maintenance video manual. This tape will cover the instructions on how to clean outer state-of-the-art animatronic characters. Each animatronic has the same cleaning procedure. First, reach behind their neck and press the red button. This will set them into maintenance mode. Second, press the blue unlock button on the back of the head. Remove the upper jaw carefully, then detach the lower jaw. Third, press down on both shoulders to unlock the shoulder joints. Remove both arms. Finally, take the torso piece and lift it upward, until it is completely removed. Climb inside the torso and accept your death.
Y pues para iniciar con estas grabaciones estamos con la cinta número 1, y esta cinta es un diminuto manual en el que se explica cómo limpiar o hacer mantenimiento de los animatrónicos. Sin embargo, al quitar el torso hay una cosa que se censura con un cuadrado de color negro, y esto mismo chorrea sangre. En otras palabras, es un cadáver de un infante. Obviamente William Afton realizó esto, considerando que es el asesino de los 5 niños, y esto mismo al saber que William Afton ocultaba sus cadáveres en los distintos animatrónicos de la pizzería de Five Nights at Freddy's, y estos mismos animatrónicos daban shows para niños con un cadáver adentro suyo. Aquí más que nada explica una sensación, la sensación de estar atrapado dentro del frío metal de los animatrónicos, el no poder respirar, y ese mismo pensamiento de que jamás podrás huir de aquel infierno. Y no hay que olvidar que esta tremenda agonía la están pasando unos niños, un video que sin duda tiene un grandísimo trasfondo, produciendo así una extraña sensación al espectador, transmitiendo ese mismo dolor y agonía que están recibiendo cada uno de los animatrónicos de esta pizzería.
Hey there, Buccaneers! The fire course is beginning in about 3 sailor minutes. In your lingo, that would be 3 minutes. Shiver me timbers! 3 minutes! I better see some crew over at the curtains, or I'ma toss Freddy and his merry band in Davy Jones's locker, or worse. I'll start asking for raises. Yeah.
Viewing of this tape is prohibited. Discard it immediately. Viewing of this tape is prohibited. Discard it immediately. Viewing of this tape is prohibited. Discard it immediately. Viewing of this tape is prohibited.
What's the matter, Foxy? I thought you wanted an audience.
Si eres fan de Five Nights at Freddy's, sabrás que esta cinta es una alusión al minijuego de Five Nights at Freddy's 2 Foxy Go Go Go. Los vocablos Go Go Go, finalmente Foxy y a las 5 almas que van desapareciendo. El simple hecho de que empieza como una serie infantil con esa animación que automáticamente llama tu atención y logra que te mantengas pegado a tu pantalla es totalmente sin igual. Y tal cual como en las demás cintas, poco a poco se va volviendo cada vez más y más y más perturbadora e incómoda al mismo tiempo para el espectador.
Oh, and I'm glad to see all of you wonderful people.
Hey, do me a favor. Maybe someone you can check inside those suits in the background.
example, there was that time where I got stuck in a washing machine and Fred had to cut a hole in it.
En las 4 anteriores cintas se comunicaron con Michael Afton, el que está viendo las cintas, Freddy, Bonnie, Chica y Foxy. Y en esta, quien se está comunicando con nosotros mismos es Puppet, el cual le dice a Michael que su papá sigue vivo y el proyecto para matarlo. Y sí, como lo estarás pensando, esta cinta logra transmitir muy bien el mensaje que quiere que sepas. El simple hecho de saber quién realizó esta cinta y para quién va dirigida la cinta es aún más extraño, y te logra dar ciertos escalofríos en el cuerpo si te pones en el papel de Michael. Solo hazlo, vuelve a ver esta cinta, pero ahora ponte en los zapatos de Michael e imagínate que estás viendo esta cinta hecha por uno de los niños el cual tu padre asesinó. Wow, qué extraño, ¿no?
Welcome to your new job at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. This video will elaborate on your duties as a nighttime security guard and will get you up to speed on the tools you will be using. Section 1. CCTV System. On your work desk should be a large tablet. Instead of using a desktop computer to access CCTV cameras, you'll be using this touchscreen tablet. Pressing the button on the side will boot it up and introduce you to a possibly unfamiliar interface. There should be a map of the restaurant on the bottom right corner. Pressing the buttons on the map will change the Section 2. Door controls. You might have noticed the 2 large doors to your sides, and also your lack of provided flashlight. But why is that? You won't need to use a flashlight with these specially engineered door controls. Pressing the white button will activate the light set outside the door, illuminating the possible dangers. During the night, we allow our animatronics to roam the building to keep them from locking up and keeping repair costs low. However, this does pose the threat of an animatronic entering your office and possibly damaging valuable equipment. Use the security doors to keep them out of your office.
Pues en esta cinta no hay mucho que comunicar. A mí en lo personal es una de las que más sencillas se me hace. Y el mensaje principal es que William Afton, o el asesino de los 5 niños, se está tratando de comunicar con Michael, el cual es su hijo, para que lo libere del cuarto en el cual está atrapado. Pero ese ya no es William. Ese que está dentro, encerrado y estando en un continuo sufrimiento, ya no es el padre de Michael. Es un monstruo. Es algo más.
Alright, this is a recording of the facial recognition tests on the new animatronics. I thought I'd just use this one because they've all got the same endoskeleton anyway. So, how this is going to work is I'm going to show him pictures of people. It'll alternate between a picture of an innocent and a person who's committed some kind of crime. When he sees a face, his eyelids should go up a little bit. When it's a criminal, he should play a tone and open his mouth. Hopefully if this goes well, we can start going into specifics. Alright, first picture, innocent. Alright, good. Second, criminal. Good, very good. Alright, we'll do a few more. Innocent. Criminal. Innocent. Criminal. Innocent. What's this doing here? The hell? Hey, no! Look, I know we can't have that guy back here, but you can't just put shit in without telling me. I could have died. God damn it, you know what? How about you take your facial recognition and shove it? Because I'm not working in this death trap anymore, starting right now! Criminal.
Aquí lo único fundamental para la historia es que nos expone la cara del hombre morado, pero prácticamente es una prueba de reconocimiento facial. El animatrónico debería identificar quién es el inocente y quién está en la base de datos de criminales del FBI o que tengan precedentes criminales, pero en verdad es para capturar a William Afton.
Welcome, Breakfast Family Diner employees. Ever since the unfortunate incident from last week, we've been deciding where the company should go from here. We've decided on something that will require higher effort, but will ultimately be best for the company. We'll be rebranding from the ground up, replacing all of our animatronic characters with 4 new ones, which use much safer technology than the ones we previously used. They will no longer feature any kind of spring-lock technology and will not be wearable. Wearable costumes will be completely separate. Along with the new animatronics, most of the main area of the building will be rearranged accordingly. There will be 2 different stages, one for the main 3 and another for a separate character. Wall posters will be replaced and the prize area will be restocked. After the restaurant opens back up, some of our returning patrons might be confused about these changes. Where did Fredbear and Spring Bonnie go? Who are these new characters? In a situation where you are asked anything along these lines, here is what you say in reply. Fredbear does not exist. Spring Bonnie does not exist. Nothing happened to anyone. He does not exist. He does not exist. He does not exist. He does not exist.
El infortunio del que se habla en esta cinta es desde luego la mordida del 83. También se puede mirar que Fredbear disgustado, furioso con alguien. Aquel alguien es Michael Afton. El alma de Fredbear es su hermano, furioso porque Michael es el que produjo el tan llamado accidente que logró acabar con la vida del niño que llora. Esta sin dudarlo es una de las mejores cintas de toda esta saga de videos. Logra transmitir la sensación perfectamente y personalmente me encanta muchísimo. Décima cinta.
Hello, whoever you are. You just found a cassette tape hidden in my bedroom. Isn't that strange? A man like William Afton, someone so simple and plain, hiding a cassette tape. Why would he be hiding anything? I'm sure that if you're from around here, you've heard of the somewhat recent happenings with Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. 3 cases of one and 1 case of 2. All of them adding up to the 5 missing children of Freddy's. That was me. I'll elaborate on that later. And you know, I wouldn't call myself plain either. I mean, people may think I'm plain when they first meet me, you know, just a father taking care of himself and his kids who tragically lost his youngest in '83 and supposedly just got over it, right? Wrong. I'll never get over it. And the fact that he died isn't the only reason. You see, Michael did it. Not a surprise, most people know that, but it wasn't an accident. He keeps saying it was, but he's a liar. He hates me, and he hated Joseph. See, Mike wasn't settled with being the failure, and how I loved Joseph just so much more, so he tormented him, eventually killing him. And, you know, I mean, that's why I didn't love him in the first place. He was always a terrible kid, not worth my time. But now I hate him more than I ever have. He's done so much to hurt my soul in one day alone. My God, Joseph. Ever since he killed him, I've wanted to put my hands around his neck and just squeeze the life out of his lungs. But of course, if I ever did that, I'd get caught. I couldn't work because I was thinking too much about Mike. I couldn't concentrate on anything. The papers started piling up, and it kept fogging up my mind, and I needed a release. Then I had an idea. Maybe it didn't necessarily have to be Michael. It could be any other brat as long as I like him. Now, where do all of those children go. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Hey, if they're like Michael, they deserve it. I went up there about 4 times, picked the worst kids of the bunch, took it back, and I gave it to them. I couldn't do much, of course. They'd start squealing. So I made it quick enough to be efficient, but long enough to make it last. It was hell for them, but it was heaven for me. And then I leave, without the slightest bit of guilt. So there you go. And now that you've heard this, you should know that I check this spot every day to see if this tape is moved. I've seen it so many times, I'll be able to notice even the slightest difference. I will know. So you better put it back, Michael, as neatly as you can, and start running.
I'm trapped. The locks went off while I was wearing it. Somehow I thought that thing would protect me. After all, I'm not good with thinking on my feet. Now I'm awake. My heart stopped beating, and they put the boards back up, so there goes my only way out. Either way, there's too much for me to get up. I guess it works the same for me as it did for them. I die and end up as one of these. I just wish I knew about that part earlier. I don't know how long I'm gonna be in here. They're still alive. I can hear them moving around outside. Someone must have put them back together. I thought this place was closed down and looked dirty enough. And they probably think I'm still dead. Or they just hate me that much. They really are just like him. They deserved it. It shows. I bet they're wondering why they're not up in heaven right now. They got me, so why aren't they dancing up there with all the angels? We're not going anywhere because he doesn't care. God doesn't care about justice or what's right or wrong. God just likes to watch interesting things happen. I would know. I would know. I hope he's treating you better than me, Joseph. Michael! Don't leave me here! Michael! Michael! Help me! How could you do that to your own father? I hate you. I've always hated you. I'm going to kill you, and I'm going to make it hurt. Oh, how I miss the way you used to cry when I screamed at you. It's going to get so much worse. I'm going to get out, and I'm going to find you, and I'll give you a real reason to cry. Go without me and leave me rotting in a womb for God knows how long. 1 year, I don't know. I've lost track of time. I can't. I don't. I'm alone. Damn you. God damn all of you. I got out. I got out. I got out. I don't know where they took me, but it's somewhere new. So much more room to breathe. There's so many things in here. I remember every single one of them. The other mask, Michael. The fox. I hate looking at it. It makes me feel so alive. Come on, Michael. Come visit me. I know you'll do it. She'll make you do it. I'll give you the warmest welcome you can imagine. I see you.
Aquí considero que no tenemos que explicar mucho más. Es bastante feo de escuchar esta cinta. William nos explica que es el asesino de esos 5 niños. Nos habla también sobre el caso de Joseph y que sabe que Michael Afton lo está escuchando. 12ª cinta. Y pues bueno, esta es la última cinta de esta saga de videos de Five Nights at Freddy's. Y como lo habrán escuchado ustedes, se nos explica que Michael quemó todo el local. Asimismo, liberó todas las armas resguardadas en esos trajes animatrónicos. Y con el incendio provocó que por fin sean libres, liberándolas de todo ese sufrimiento y agonía que estaban pasando continuamente. ¿Y qué pasó con William? Te preguntarás tú. Pues de por sí, ella estaba en un grandísimo sufrimiento adentro del traje de Springtrap, pero ahora descansará muy bien adentro del infierno durante toda la eternidad. Entonces sí, muchísimas gracias por haber visto este videaxo, muchísimas gracias por estar aquí un día más, una noche más. Y pues bueno, no me queda mucho más que decir, solamente que tengas dulces sueños y que nunca se te olvide de sonreír. Nos vemos hasta la próxima y chao chao.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cool.